request to do a misty forest. And so I'm going to do a simple misty forest for you. And I think we'll probably just take some tape and tape it off where we want our horizon. So where you want your sky to be, to meet your land, your foreground. So we'll just put some tape on there just to help guide us along. And then we're just going to use, I just put some paint on my palette, and as you can see it's just green and blue and red and black and yellow and white, and you can use phthalo green or ultramarine blue and crimson red and Mars black and bright yellow and white and titanium white, but I'm just, any colors that you have on hand, use them just so you can get practice, and then you can go out and buy all really expensive paints later. So all I want to do right now is get a nice sky, and for our sky we will make a nice bright opening so that when the sun shines in through the forest, we'll have some light. So we'll just put in a nice round circle of white. Just a round circle of white. Don't have to be perfectly round. We just want to get some light there in the middle. And then we're going to add some yellow. So there's your yellow. So you can add yellow. You can leave some white in the middle there. So just go around in a circle. This helps blend. Makes it a little bit easier for you to get it all together. So then you can take some more. Oh, it looks like a dirty brush. Okay, so take some more white just to brighten it up, and start in the middle and come back out again. Now you can also go around circles like this, just so it'll all blend. There we go. Nice and bright. Just around and round and round we go, out as far as you want. And as we get out further, we're probably going to make a nice blue. So clean your paint or your brush, because you don't want the yellow and the blue to mix and end up with green. So what we're going to do now is we are going to add some blue. So we'll add some blue, and because purple is the complementary color of yellow, we'll add a little bit of red to that blue to purple it up a little bit, okay? So we still want to make it light, so add some white to your purple. Alright, so I just added some red and blue together, made purple, and I added some white to lighten it up a little bit, okay? And then I'm going to come outside the yellow, and I'm going to go around and round and round she goes. Just make a round. This is the easiest way to get this started for you. Okay, so just go around the circles, and then add more. Good. And then you add more. Make your purple with your blue and your red and some white to lighten it up, and then come outside. Good. So as we go further and further away, we are going to get darker and darker. So now we don't want that to look like that, so clean your brush. Tap it really good at the bottom of your jar. And we're going to go back into the white, okay, go back into pure white, start in the middle, and go around in a circle. And then make your circle bigger, 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 out into the yellow, out into the purple. Good, and you keep doing that, and go right out into your purple. We're getting a really nice blend of colors, okay, so there we go. We want to make sure that it's all blended. I know it looks weird there now, but just keep blending that until you get it the way you want it. Alright, and we're going to do that again. So this time I want you to take a clean brush with no paint on it whatsoever, and I'm going to get you to, we're going to blend out that center part there again. So we'll blend it out. Around and round and round she goes. There we go. Now blend, 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 blend. See how much better it looks? Good. So we'll keep doing that until we get it nice and smooth. Alright, so clean your brush again. Come back in the center. and make circles and go outside and blend, blend. You can even go back in again if you like, and then back out again. So we just want to get a nice blend. Look at that nice. Okay, so that's not too bad. So now we're going to darken it up on the outside. So now this time we're going to add blue and red to make our purplish color, but it'll be darker this time. And then we're going to go on the outside of that one and just go round and round the circle. Good. And you can move in a little bit just to blend it. Okay. So let's add more purple. Alright, so let's do top and sides. Just blend it in nicely. Okay, so let's keep going. Nice and purplish. And it doesn't matter if it's not exactly the same color that you put on before. It's okay. So as we get out further, we're going to make it darker and darker. And we'll make it darker and darker by adding more colors. So we'll get to that in a few minutes. So just keep adding the purple right out to as far as you can, out for almost to the end. And just keep that going. Good. Good. Keep it going. Scrub it in. Now take your brush and clean it again. Take the other brush that you use with no paint on it whatsoever, okay? And then we'll blend all that. So we get all that. We'll blend it starting from the center and come out, out, out. Go around in circles, whatever's easy for you. Go out, out. There we go. Starting to blend really nice now. Good. We'll leave that as that. That's good. And now we're going to get really dark. So let's see how we can make our paint really, really dark. We may have to use a bit of black. I'm going to see if I can get some really dark colors for you. I'm going to add a bit of burnt umber to our purple. So let's see how that works out. So I'm going to take your purple color, and then you're going to add some brown. And that darkens it up really nice. Maybe we'll add a bit of green. Any dark colors will darken it up really nice for you. Okay, let's see how dark that is. Oh, nice. Look at that. That's nice. We don't need to use black there. That's really nice. Okay, so now you do the end here, and then we're going to do the other side. There we go. And just go that little circle. Just fill it in. Good. Beautiful. Okay. So now, just bring it into your other color. Start on the end. Start bringing it into your other color till it blends. Now we don't need to go inside again and out. So there we go. That's your sky. Isn't that nice? So now I am going to keep an eye on the time because I don't want this video to be too long. I don't want to get into too much. It's going to confuse you. So what I'll do, I'll take the tape off and we'll do the grass on the bottom because we're going to have a forest. So we want to have probably a forest green grass down here. So what we'll do is we'll just take our grass and you'll just take your dark green, add a little bit of red to it just to tone it down a little bit, make it more of an earthy color. So because the red is the opposite of green on the color wheel, and it is the complementary color, so it will tone it down to a nice earthy green for you. And then we'll just tap, 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 tap that green on. Tap, 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 tap. See? And you just tap on your grass, and you just keep tapping on your green. We won't do any different colors yet because we got highlights to do it. All kinds of things to do today with this forest. And so I'm going to get this much started for you. And we'll tap, 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 tap. You can even add purple to your green, the purple color that you did. That will darken your green up a bit and make it nice, a really nice earthy color. And that will be your underpainting because we're going to be doing, like I said, some highlights. So just tap, 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 the whole bottom of your canvas. So easy. See how easy it is? At least this will give you some encouragement to paint and have some fun. And then later, when you get more experience, and you can always go all different videos and learn all kinds of things. It's good to look around at all these different videos because everybody has something new to learn and to teach. So get lots of books and videos and have fun. But these videos here are great for if you're just starting out, or if you are experienced but you want to see if you can pick up a few extra tips. So, you know, whatever helps, and just want you to enjoy your time painting. So let's paint away as we go into the new year, 2016. Yes, I had a wonderful 2015 of painting and doing videos, and I love doing the videos. They're a lot of fun. I get a lot of feedback that people are requesting different things for me to do, and I have different things I'm going to do for people. So this is the Misty Forest that somebody had requested. I don't remember who it is, but if you're watching, you can let me know, and when you get it done, then you can send it to me at my email address, and I will be able to have a look at it and really enjoy, because I get a lot of paintings from people. So here we go. That's nice. So that's coming out really, really nice. I'm just going to add a bit more green to my palette because I ran out. So here we go. See how nice and dark it is? Because you add the purple and you added the red to tone it down, and just beautiful colors. Yes, here we go. There we go. Tap, 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 tap. It's okay to go up into your thumb. As long as you're having some trees there. Forest. A misty forest. A mystical forest. It could be misty or mystical. Okay, so here we go. Almost done. And now when I get this done, I am going to go and I'm going to get ready for my lesson 2. This is lesson 1. And then we're going to start doing some trees and have lots of fun. So you go ahead and practice this. If you have any questions, you got my email address, or you can always make a comment in the comment section if you're confused about anything. If you have any questions, just ask. All right, there it is. So you got your grass done. It's not done, it's just an underpainting, but you tap it in so you can get some texture, okay? So now we have that much done. So we have our basic sky and our grass started. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put in some background tree trunks. So all you have to do is take, and I forgot to tell you in the first lesson that you use a flat Bristle brush, okay? And that's mainly what we used in our first lesson. It's a flat Bristle brush, and it was about size 12. So now we're going to start off with this little liner brush, and that will help you get some background tree stumps. So all you got to do is take some blue and take some brown, blue and brown, and that'll give you a little bit of grayish color, and then you add some white to lighten it up, and there we go. So now all we have to do now is take the paint, and we're going to put in as many tree trunks as you want, but we're just going to start off with some of these. And that's not light enough because we need to be able to see them, so I'm going to lighten, there we go, some tree trunks, just pull up, and if it doesn't, just add water to your brush and make it nice and watery, and then you'll be able to get it to, just watch, it'll run more smoothly. There we go, see? And you just put in some of these tree trunks, some small ones, some big ones. So just put them in the background. Some light tree trunks, and keep them on the line for now. Okay, these are going to be your small ones in the back, so you just keep them on the line. And then you can add some more. You can go right to the top if you like, or you can stay down close to the bottom, but you can go right to the top if you like. These are just background. And some more. There we go. So as many as you want in the back here on your horizon line, okay? So these are going to be on your horizon line. As many as you want. Okay. So There we go. That's the start. So that's some there. I'm going to bring some more in closer to that brightness. Touch and pull. There we go. Touch and pull. Get some more water. I just put a bit of water on my brush. Just bring it back into my grayish color, which is brown and blue. You can add a little bit of red too if you want to. We'll be darkening up as we come forward. We just want to keep it about the same color as we just did. So there we go. So we got some more. So we'll get, oh, she goes. You don't have to be perfect. Just pull up. Don't worry about it. Just pull up. Blue and brown and white. Blue and brown and white. So it'll give you a grayish color. Alright, and pull up. And pull up. There we go. We're just pulling up into the light. Now we're going to add a few more. You can add as many as you want. Okay, but let's stay on the horizon line just so that we can show that they were back here. Okay. A few squiggly ones, which is good. And then you can take them and add a few little branches. Okay, so just make sure that your brush is fairly wet because it's starting to get watery, so because that'll help it move better. So there, just go up. A few little branches coming off here. Off here. There we go. Just pull up and out to the side. Pull up and out to the side. Pull straight up. Okay, so you can do that, and you can take your time, so that this is why I'm doing them in sections, lesson 1, 2, and 3, so you can stop the video and practice and take your time doing. We don't want to rush. If you're following along with me, then you don't want to rush. Just pause the video and do. Then when you want to do these, and you can take your time and do as many as you want. And because I'm doing a video, my hands moving around, and I'm sitting in a, sitting down, and I'm trying to make my hands steady. But it's good not to be steady sometimes, because look, you get nice squiggly little lines, because you want to squiggle your lines to make it more like a tree. So we'll do a few more of those, and I'll do them a little quicker. Alright, and then you guys go ahead and do some more, and then we will do. Now what you're going to do now is you want to come forward, right? So if you're coming forward, you want to make them a little darker. So blue and brown. It can be ultramarine blue and burnt sienna, or burnt umber is better. And you got your grayish color, and now it's darker, right? So just add a little tiny bit of white this time, because you don't want to have it too light or too dark. Anyway, so now we'll come forward. So just come forward, and you may end up going over some of these trees, and just pull up some more. So get some more water if your paint won't move, okay? And get more paint. Blue and brown, a tiny bit of white, and pull up. Okay, so these are the bigger trees. Now we're getting into bigger trees, and then we'll just pull up. And we'll pull up. They don't have to be, some can be further behind and some can be back a bit. Okay? Alright. We can fix them after. If you're having a hard time getting the paint to stay on and you can't get it on, just go back in with some more water and some more paint, and just go back over it again. See how much water I added? Now it's dripping down here. So all I have to do there is not panic. Don't panic. Things like this happen all the time. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm panicking. Alright, so just wipe it off. It's no big deal, because we're going to be going over. We go over it again after. We got to do our grass, and we got to do all kinds of stuff. So then we'll put another one here. Alright. And we'll put another one here. Need more water. And I need more paint. I'm going to mix up some blue, mix up some brown. There we go. It's almost like equal amounts of brown and blue, and that way you get a grayish color. Okay. Up, 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 So keep going, and this one here, up, 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 up. Good. Good. So you have to come up and down, you can do that too. Whatever is easy for you, whatever you find helps you get the job done and have fun doing it. You don't want to be stuck saying, you know, I'm not doing that right, or I don't know what to do, I'm not doing it the right way. Just do it whatever way is comfortable for you. As long as you get those tree trunks in, get them in. And you can even come up then and put a few more little ones up here. Little ones. There we go. Get some more water. Good. And then just add a few more of those little trunks and twigs and all kinds of good stuff. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are going to come forward even more. Alright, I'm going to put all the trees in now, and then we'll put our highlights in, our mist and all that stuff last, okay? Because right now I can put mist in now if I wanted to, but I think I am going to just put all the trees in first and have that out of the way, okay? Get that out of the way. So now you are going to do a darker ones as they come forward. So now we're going to put in bigger trunks. So let's put in, say, add more brown to your blue. That's nice and dark. See, more brown and blue, it gives a nice dark. And I'm going to change brushes so we can get bigger trees, okay? So use a flat brush. You can use a flat Bristle or a flat, this is a synthetic brush. It's softer, but it's nice and, look, it bounces back, nice and stiff, okay? That's what you want, stiff brushes for this kind of paint, acrylic painting. So I'm going to take my brush and run it through the brown and the blue, okay? And then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to make bigger trees. So now I'm going to start, because we're going forward, we want to put a tree probably right here, alright? So bring it up and down, up. And your brush will make nice ends for you, okay? So we might have to darken that up, but we'll be lightening that up. Actually, we will be adding more color to it after. I just want to get where we're putting our trees, okay? So more brown, more blue, more brown, more blue, more brown. Put another tree wherever you want it. Maybe one right here. Nice big old tree. Like I say, you might be going over some of the ones you already made, but that's okay. So you just might need a little bit more water if you're having a problem spreading the paint. Okay, so let's get this on the go. There we go, up and down. Oops, I made that a little bit too big now. That could be a problem, but that's okay, I'm not going to panic. So bring out another. So I'm holding my brush, when I'm doing the trees, I'm holding my brush this way, okay? This way. And now to make the skinny twigs coming out to the side, I'm going to hold my brush vertical. So I'm going to come up off the tree and I'm going to come outside the tree and pull up. Okay, so that's all. I'll just put a few. We can put in some more later. Let's just do a few now, but we don't need to do a big lot yet. Pull out from here, a few little twigs. Okay, good. Now we'll do some more. And we're going to have our brown and our blue. And we're going to make maybe a smaller one over here. So to make a smaller one, I'm going to turn my brush this way, okay? So that's vertical. So I'm going to just go up and make a smaller tree right here. But it's still going to be coming forward, okay? So bring the bottom of your tree more forward. And we are going to add more blue. I added a bit of red this time just to see what it looked like. I added red and blue and brown. Red, blue, and brown. Alright, so it's a nice color, look at that. But we don't want it to be too, we want it to be more on the dark side so that it'll be shadowed. So now we might want to do another one over here. There we go. That's a smaller one again. Good. And now you're going to take some of these branches, branch off, okay? Good. Now we're going to come forward and we're going to make bigger trees, okay? So we'll probably put one here, one here, one here, and one here. These are really big trees, so we want them really, really black. So I'm going to add some black to that purple and brown colors, those dark colors that I had there. All these different colors. Blue, brown, red, everything that we can put there to make it nice and dark. Okay, we don't want black, pure black, because it makes it too flat. But we're going to be adding some nice highlights. So let's put a tree right on the end here. So let's take this, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, right to the top, to the bottom. There we go. Nice big tree. Okay. So we'll keep adding our trees. And so your dark colors. Make your nice edges here. You bring out a nice stump, trunk. Okay, and where else can we put one? Let's see. How about, let's see, a nice one right here. Right from the bottom, right to the top. Okay. These are pretty straight, but we're going to be adding things to these, you know, more branches and more things going on with these trees. We're just getting these in place first, and then we'll work on getting some more trees, getting more better shapes and everything. But we have to get just our trees on there first, just to see. Okay, so get your dark colors together and bring your tree a little bigger because it is going to be standing way out front. Okay, so just get your tree on there. Like I said, we'll be doing all shaping up and everything after. This is just getting it started. Okay, let's try another one right here. Alright, so here we get a nice big tree right here, right here. There we go. This is going to be very nice. Okay, so here we go. Nice big tree right there. And there we go. Good job. Good job, guys. And then you're going to take the brush and bring out a nice, and we'll put some more trunks in there. Okay, so we'll just take some of these. We'll take a couple out, and we'll worry about all that in our next video. Okay, so I'm going to add another tree, probably over here. Alright, so I'm taking all my dark colors. I'm adding red, black, brown, blue, all the dark colors. Makes it so nice. Okay, there we go. Yes. Very good. Almost done there now. And then we'll go on to lesson 3. This is lesson 2. Lesson 2 of our Misty Forest. And I hope to get lesson 3 done tonight. I can't see why not. It's only early. And here we go. There's another tree. That's a nice tree. And then we'll take out our trunk. And we'll put more trunks in when I come back. So you practice that. Put in as many trees as you want. We may, when I come back, might even add a few more. So I will see you in lesson 3. So you go ahead and practice. And there it is. And right now I think we're just going to work on these trees. And we'll add a little few more in here because it's kind of bare here. And let's just clean them up and have a look at them, see what we want to do with them. Okay, so let's add a couple more here. Let's go back to our gray color of blue and brown. Okay, blue and brown. That'll give you a nice little grayish color. Alrighty then, so here we go. And I'm using my liner. So blue and brown and a little bit of white. A little bit of white to gray it up. And maybe a little bit more so we can make them to match the ones that we already have in the back here. We'll put a few little extra ones back here. There we go. Just squiggling a few little, sneaking a few little ones in there back here. Sneaking in. There we go. Let's just sneak in a few little trees. And we are going to wet our brush again. You gotta wet it to get it to move, as you can see. So my hand is moving around. That's okay, because we don't want the trees to be too, you know, too straight. We want it to be more natural looking. So here we go. So that's good. So let's put on a few more of these nice little twigs. So just take your brush and, like I said, add water to it, roll it in your paint, and then just use the tip of your brush, like you're not pushing real hard, just touching, just touch and pull out and up and wiggle your brush. There we go. And you do is pick a line. There's a line. Now take a line off a line. Pick a line. There's a line. Take a line off a line. So always look for a line and then take a line off a line. You can take as many lines as you want. See? And it gives you lots of nice little I keep forgetting the word. Let's see. Nice little branches. So now what we're going to do is, if you want more, you go ahead and put in as many as you want. I mean, you could do this for a long time. I don't want to do too much fiddling around, but I want to show you, you know, what you can do, okay? And then you can take some more, and now this time you make your brown and your blue, and you make it a little darker so that we can work on the darker trees. So there it is, it's darker. And then we're going to pick the darker tree, which is this one here, and this one. This one back here looks pretty nice. Okay, so let's just clean that up. If your paint won't move, just go ahead and put some water on it. Okay, there we go. Clean it up. Bring it up, 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 up. And then bring out some of these nice branches. Branch off. So they branch off each other. Branch off there, branch off there. Here, branch there, branch everywhere, branch. Now, so, and just one back here. We're going to clean that one up a bit. Now we might only get a chance to clean up our trees in this video, and then hopefully the next video it'll probably be not the next video, the video after. Maybe we should get the mist started. Okay, so let's get this one here cleaned up and put a few little branches off of that one. I'm going to need some more water. So here's my water. I'm adding my paint, and I'm taking my brush, and I'm going to take that up here, and I'm going to take a branch off of there. Okay, good. So, like I said, clean up your trees. Now this is the part where you clean up your trees and make them nice like the way you want them. Alright. If they're too bright, just go over them a little bit. If they're not bright enough, just add some white. Okay, so we'll just clean up some of these trees. Good. There's another one back here. Let's clean it up. Alright, now, let me see what else we need to do. I know there's lots to do, but I just don't want to be sitting here doing this and you're going, okay, I want to paint a nice tree. There we go. So like I say, you just keep playing with your trees until you get them the way you want them. And I'm just going to move on to, let me see, the bigger trees, okay? So the bigger trees, we're going to darken up our paint. So we're going to take our blue and our brown and our green and our red. Get all the dark colors together. I'm going to add a little bit of black because it's not black enough for me. So we get a nice dark color there in the middle. And then we're going to add some more of these branches. Out. Okay, and out. So you can have as many as you want. I need more water. That's why they got thick on me, okay? So that's what happened. They get thick like that if you don't have enough water and you're pushing too hard. So that's what happened there. So now I got lots of water and I'm lifting up and you can see that they're coming out much skinnier. Okay, so you can put in as many as you want. Put them everywhere. Okay, here we go. That's a nice one there. Let's get it up here. Out, out. Don't forget to line off a line. Squiggle it out. Line, there's a line. I'm going to take a line off of that one. Take a line off of that one there. There. Okay. This one here needs to be shaped up a bit better. Take a line off of this one and this one. Okay. I know they're a little messy, but I'm going to be putting some leaves over some of these, okay? So don't worry if they're not perfect, because we will be putting some leaves over them. Okay. Good. Let's keep doing that. Good. And maybe we'll put a nice little twig right down here. Ooh, make it curvy. And then we'll put another one up here and here. We'll just have like a twig. There we go. And if you need to add more water, don't forget to add more water to your paintbrush if it's giving you a hard time. So we'll just add some little interest to our painting by adding some of these little branches and trees coming off the tree, okay? So there we go. I need more water. See how they thickened up on me? So you can say to yourself, you know, my branches are thickening up on me. I'm not very good. Oh, that's right. Allison did the same thing. And she should be used to it. Okay, so here we go. I'm getting some twigs up here somehow. There we go. I need to move my hand a little bit more, shake them out so they look like they're wiggling. So now I know that they need to be skinnier than that. So, but I can't do that right now because I'm in an awkward position, but I'll do my best for you. Okay, so if I had lots of time, I would certainly, you know, if you're doing this by yourself at home, you've got lots. You take, you know, the time. Don't take it away from something else that's important also, because then you won't enjoy it. But if you got lots of time, then go ahead and just take your time. Put in lots of twigs and put them in the right way. Okay, so let me see. Do you think we need any more trees? I don't know. Let's have a look at. Let's take the edges here and clean them up. See these edges here? Just clean them up so that they look nice and looks like a nice edge to the tree. There we go. Straighten it up. Maybe give it a little bump so it won't be too straight. Okay, and then bring the legs out. Bring the legs out a bit. Give some shape. Okay. Just the bottoms of trees. There we go. Now, what you're going to do, same down here, just bring it out a bit. Oh, I got red. I wasn't paying attention. Blue and brown, a bit of black, because like I said, I want something really dark. So here we go. Put that out there like that. Maybe there's a little bump in that one too. So little bumps here and there is good. Maybe we have a nice little arm coming off of here. And here, and here, and everywhere. Okay, there we go. And we'll clean up this edge here. Good. Alright, so now we'll keep playing with the bottom of that one, bring it out a bit more. Good, and we'll sew all these down here. Go back to the color that you used for those, so that you don't go too dark, because you want to try and match up the color so that you can get the bottom of that. then what we're going to do now is we're going to add some, clean our brush, okay? Get a brush, Bristle, medium Bristle here, probably size 6, so it's smaller than the 12 that we were using earlier. And now you're going to lighten up the path here where the light is coming in, okay? So let's just use a little bit of yellow. See how that works out. Let's just tap in a little bit of color, highlight color here. Just back here for now. Good. Alright, and then just take that and add some green to your brush. And just tap some green in there because you want it to all fit together, you know, to make it look like it's all in one. So just for now, we're going to put a bit of yellow up in the back up here, okay? Just a little bit. I don't want to do too much up there yet because we have a lot of work to do. And that's why I put that green in there, because I wanted the yellow to mix in with the green, so it didn't look like it was just sitting on top of there. It had to look fairly nice. So here we go. So we are just going to add some lighter greens. I'm just tapping away a little bit of green. I'm going to get a bit more yellow up here. There we go. There we go. Brighten it up. Good. A bit more yellow. Good. Now, we'll leave that alone up there for now, because we'll come back to it. We'll come back to that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take our fan brush. Now you can use a flat brush for this, or a fan brush, or whatever works for you, but I'm going to show you a couple of different ways so that you will have some ideas of what to use for your highlights, okay? Because this side of the tree here is this light is coming in here, so it's lighting up all these sides of the tree. So it looks like the right side of this side of the trees will light up, and the left side of these trees will light up. So let's just see. Let's just add a little bit of yellow and probably tone it down a little bit with a small bit of purple, the complementary color. See what happens there. Oh yeah, okay. You can still lighten up a bit more. A little bit of purple and it tones it down a little bit. And you're just going to take your brush and pull on the side of this tree trunk, your yellow, okay? So just tap it on or pull it on, whatever way you can get it on there. Just touch the edge of your tree and put on that yellow. There we go. You can move it in a little bit to the center. Just put whatever's left over on your brush now. Just see? See? Isn't that cool? And so you just put that on with your fan brush. And I gotta turn it this way, okay? So it's not this way, you know, it's not going up like that. It's like touch the edge, the chiseled edge of your brush and pull on some yellow. Now I'm not loading up my brush again because I want whatever's left over on it to put on the tree and make it look like the bark. It gives a more natural look, right? And there it is. That's pretty nice. So I'm going to get some more paint. And I'm going to add a little bit to this one. Might be a little bit too much, so wipe off your brush if it's too much, okay? Because this one's further back, so you don't want it to be, well, it's not supposed to be brighter than, it could be, I suppose, depends on the light. Okay, so just go up and down. Let's see, if you go up and down like that, gently. Now I'm not pushing very hard. Okay, I'm not pushing very hard. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight the trees, and then we'll come back and do some more stuff. We'll do some more things to our, and we'll get our mist down there, and so just the right side of the tree with your fan brush, okay? There we go. I would say that the light is shining under here, right? That didn't come out as nice. It's no problem, don't worry about it. Okay, now let's get some more trees done. There's the end of this tree. Down, 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 up and down, on the edge, on the edge. We need more paint. If you're having a hard time with the fan brush, I'm going to show you some other ways, okay, before we go. So let's get this edges done. Now this fan brush is not bad, but you can also use a smaller fan brush if your brush is, if you think it's too big, or you just, you know, if I tell you to use a brush and you feel that you're having a really hard time with it, try something else. Try a liner brush, try a palette knife, try a flat brush, right? Try any brush that you can with a chiseled edge. Helps. See, now this is hard technique to get with other brushes, but I'm going to show you other different techniques that you will get, okay? So we'll just leave that for now. Alright, I'll put the fan brush away, and just say if you want to try the flat brush. The flat synthetic brush. Remember the synthetic brush? Okay, so you want to try the flat synthetic brush and see what kind of a... So let's try that, see what kind of results you'll get with that. So we'll just go with the edge. This is where the edge is going to be. Here is your edge. And this is the kind of results you're going to get with that, with this brush here. Okay? And you can scrub it on. And you can take it and put it this way and pull up, and you get dry brush effect. And dry brush effect, then it gives you a nice... gives you a nice effect to your tree. So it depends on what you want, but I kind of like the fan brush better, but I've just shown you different ways that you can use, different techniques. Okay, so this is pretty good for the edges of these branches here. Right, so there we go. So I'm going to do a couple more trees, and then you go ahead and finish all your trees. When I come back, I'll still do some more of this with you, but I like the, see, it's too soft, you know what I mean? So how about we try something else? How about we try liner brush? Let's just try a liner brush. I'm just showing you different things that you can use, that's all. So then you can try a liner brush, and that's kind of a bit hard to work with. So you're only getting soft lines, right? So you're only just getting soft lines. Or you can try, how about we try a palette knife? If I can find one, I will do it for you. Let's try a palette knife. So I'm going to take the yellow, and I'm going to scratch it on. Let's see, try here. See, where I'm left-handed too is kind of hard for me to get at. See? Now, if I had the right amount of paint on that, I might be able to get some effects. Okay, let me try it again. So this is the effect you get with the palette knife. Okay, so I'm just showing you different things that you can use and the different effects that you get. You know, and then you can take your paint and tap it on. Tap it on, and then you just get these things going on here, but that's for another kind of treat. You just scrape it on, and put on some paint, and just scrape it on like this. So it takes, what you need to do is practice, 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 and find different ways that you like to do things, okay? So I'm going to get rid of some of that. I just put my dark color back in, and then I can scratch it up and down. So I'm gonna put some more. I want my fan brush there now, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm going to try and finish up as much as I can for you. So there's your, see the nice little techniques with the fan brush. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you go and practice that much. Okay, practice that and see how you make out with it. And then when we come back, we'll do some more. We'll do some more touch-ups, and we'll do some highlights. And so what we'll do is we'll let's finish up some of the highlights on the trees. Okay, because you can see I didn't finish the highlights. And like I say, I'm doing a video, so I'm kind of leaving some stuff up to you too, because you can do anything that you want to do with this. So I'm going to take some of the yellow, and I am going to add some more highlights to these trees. I found them a bit dark when I looked at the video, so I'm going to add more highlight to the edge of the trees. Now you can use the fan brush again, or you can use the flat brush, but we're just going to do the edges for now. Just the edges, just to bring out the edges. On the video, they look kind of dull, so I'm going to brighten them up. Okay, so we'll use the flat brush, because you get a straighter line, even though I said it was too, the flat synthetic brush, okay? And if you do the very edge, it'll be alright to have a nice soft edge to it, because now you have all your tree bark and that done with the fan brush. So let's just put on some extra highlight on the edge, and like I said, for the video I have to brighten them up a bit more because you can't see them. So we'll just shoop. There we go. So I'm just going to add some of this yellow right underneath there, and there, and there, and here. There we go. Just to brighten it up a little bit for you, that's all. Just to get some brightness, to show there's some tree edges there. A little bit here. And some here. Good. And up here. I took out that tree, had too much on it, so I took out that, went back to my black and dark colors. So I'm just putting on a line there now just to get some highlight. You can scrape on a little bit more if you want, but the light's coming from the side of the tree, so it's not in front of you, so it should be dark in front of you. So if you find that there's too much highlight here, just take it out. That's all, and just have the edge. There we go. So I think we need some more highlight on, like I say, in the video it may not show it as bright, but if I can add a bit extra, it'll show up. It will. Here we go. On the edge, on the edge. So you can put them wherever you want. If you want less, you can put less on. It'll be your painting, so you do whatever you want. Okay. Let's go a little bit more here, because the closer it is to the light, the brighter it's going to be. Right? There we go. Now, I am going to, let's see, trying to get as light as I can for you. I'll just leave it at that for now, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take our small, our medium, I said it was a size 6, it can be, see all the sizes are wore off it now, so that's a Bristle brush. We're going to play around the grass for a few minutes. So what we're going to do with the grass is we're just going to tap on some more grass to make it nice and wet. And we'll add a little bit of purple to our grass so it'll still have that nice earthy look. A little bit of, so we don't want it too green. We just want to have a darker color. Just sort of some shadows in that there. So a little bit of purple add to your green brings it down to that nice dark green there. And then you're going to just tap around, make it nice and dark down here. Get your green. You can use hunter green, any dark green. So make your purple, and then add your green, and then add your purple to your green. That will bring it down to a nice and dark color. So we'll get that down here. And then we will start adding some highlights to our grass. And we'll take some of our grass, bring it up around our trees. And we'll keep adding some grass, bring it up on a tree. Now don't worry if you lose the bottom of your tree, we'll just go back in and put it back in again. Okay. Bring some grass up around the bottom of the tree here. Just pull up, pull up, pull up. Okay. There we go. So just pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Pull up some grass. And that's all you have to do with that. Just tap on your grass. Just tap around your grass. All you're doing right now is just you're just getting the grass more texture, and you're just going to play with it until you figure out what do you want to do with your grass now, because we want to highlight certain spots and we want to darken certain spots. So let's say, of course we want to light up here, and we want to clean it up here. You have some grass around your trees. There we go. There we go. You can add a little bit of yellow to some of these spots. Okay, so add some yellow to your grass and bring them up, lighten them up on the side of the light. Okay, maybe there's a few light ones down here. Maybe there's a few light ones here. I'm just making this up as I go along, so so you make it up as you go along too, and have some fun with it, you know. But when you're doing a video, you can't stop and say, oh, I think I'll change that, or I'll change this, because I don't want to confuse you guys too much. So now I'm just going to add some yellow to my purplish green, and I'm going to highlight some spots. So we'll just do a little bit of highlighting here and there, wherever you think the light is. Okay. Yeah, and just make nice bright grass here and there. There we go. Good. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in some mist to get it started. I'm just going to wait for that to dry first. And then we'll put in some mist and see, and we'll do a few more things, and hopefully, and then we'll put, while we're waiting for that to dry so we can put some mist in, take your brush that we just used, and we'll put some leaves on the trees. Alright, just to, alright, so we got some red. I need some yellow. Some red and yellow. Alright, squirt. Squirt, squirt. So let's tap into a bit of red and a little bit of yellow. See? They got two colors. And then you're going to just tap on a few little leaves here and there. And we'll do these in a lighter color just to brighten up the painting a little bit, that's all. So there we go, some nice little leaves. Yep, so just tap into red, tap into yellow, like that. And boom. If it's too much yellow, just go back and get some more red. There we go. Just tap, 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 tap. So you do one tap and then you move away, okay? Tap, move away. And just put some more on there wherever you want them, wherever you think they look nice. Red and yellow. Go back and get more paint when you need it. Might want some up here. Probably over here. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. And some here. Maybe some on these here. There we go. Yellow and red. And we can probably put some over here. If they're too bright, just add a bit of brown paint. Tone them down a bit. There we go. And we put some over here. So wherever you want them, put them on, and you can have whatever colors you want. If you would rather have green ones, you can. These are nice. You can tap into red and brown, burnt umber, just to give you some different colors. There we go. Add some yellow and brown. There we go. Nice. Nice and bright. I'm trying to make it a bit brighter because I want you to be able to see them on the video. Alright, so we keep adding a few flowers. Little ones and big ones. There we go. And use the branches that you made, those branches, use them for a guide. Just tap them on top of those branches that you did. That will help guide you to know where you want to put your flowers. Okay, so if you want to make some more branches and put some more flowers on them, you can do that too. So I'm just going to lay them in there, and I think we should be okay so far. We'll just leave those there like that. Maybe we can add a few little tiny ones down there, not too much. We don't want to get too over rambunctious with them. Alright, I don't want to put them too much more. What do you think? What do you think? I'm going to add some darker ones up here. I'm going to tap into my red and my yellow and my brown. And I'll put a couple, let me see, maybe a couple back here. There's a couple things going on back there. Who knows? We'll just make it up as we go along. Have some fun. If you don't like it, you can always go over it. All that hard work. Alright, so just put in a few little, whatever you think. We're going to be putting some mist back here too, so that will take care of those. That will tone them down. When you do your mist, that will tone them down a bit. But you don't have to have those now. I'm just doing this to, I want to add as much as I can, just so you can pick and choose what you'd like to have in your painting, okay? So that's all there is to it. So what I'm going to do now, I'll put a few around the bottom of the tree just to give it as if there's a few flowers down around here. Nothing too much, just a few little, just little taps. See, a little tap, little dab here, a little tap here, a little tap there. It'll be kind of nice to brighten up the bottom of the painting there. Okay, that's that. Now, I think that's enough, but you can put a lot more. You can put, like, I can see, let me see, I can see if I had a line right here. See, change it up and do whatever you want. See, put another couple in here. You can put some more flowers on that then, see? So I'm going to just leave that one. I don't know if we need any more. I think it'll be fine. I'm like you and everybody else. I get carried away and I want to just keep adding and can't stop. Don't know when to stop sometimes. Just having fun. Okay. Oh, I think we'll leave it at that. I think we'll leave it at that. I can't stop. I can't stop. Stop me. Somebody please stop me. I can't stop. Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. That's enough. Stop. All right, now I'll let that dry a bit. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Let's see. I really would like to have a little more yellow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Brighten up a little bit there and a little bit here. Just, oh yeah, I know what I wanted to do. I know. I wanted to use my liner brush to pick up some more yellow, like this, and try to get some more highlight here. There we go. And here, and here, and here. There we go. So, a little bit of highlights on the edges of the trees. And I'm using my liner brush because I'm doing the trunks of the trees, the branches, I should say. Alright, and then I'm going to do this over here, so under the edges of the trees where you think the sunlight or the light is coming on top of those. Some more over here, okay, over here, maybe a bit, maybe not too much over there. So far. So now we're going to lighten up the grass again a little bit. We're almost done now, actually. All we got to do is put in the mist. Now I know there's a lot more you can do with it, I know, but you know, I don't want to go on and on and on with one video, one lesson, you know. So I want you to play with this and have some fun with it. Make up your own forests, lots of more forests that you can do. You can look up pictures of misty forests and do your own version. Yeah. So what we'll do now is lighten up the grass a little bit. Get a little bit of grass up here. Lighten it up, lighten it up. There we go. Just bring it down a little bit where you think the light is coming in. You don't need it, you know. You don't need to make all the grass yellow. We want to add some light to some parts of it, just to show that the light is shining in here. Okay, just a little bit. You can see I'm not using a big lot of paint, okay? I'm going to add a bit of green to it so it's not so bright. A little bit of red. A tiny bit of red and green, and that lightens it up a little bit more. There we go. So you can play with, like I said, play with it. Put the light in where you want to. Where you think the light would shine the most or be coming in. So I'm going to add more light at the top here. I'm going to add a bit of white to my yellow. Really brighten it up, see? The brighter it is back here, the nicer it is, see? Now we don't want that to be a blob, so I'll clean my brush and get a bit of green paint. Tap that into that. Soften it up a bit. There we go. So we'll just bring in a few lights here and there. Like I say, there's so much more we could do, but just getting you some ideas. There we go. There's a little bit going on down here. But I like to mist it up now for you. So this is the part where you're going to use an old scruffy brush, and it's dry. And I got some tissue so that I can keep drying it off. So I'm going to show you how to do mist and how to dry brush. So what I'm doing is I'm putting some white paint on my brush, and so I'm tapping on some white paint, okay? And we might want to add a tiny bit of blue to it because we don't want it to be, maybe even a little bit of red just to give it a purplish look. Alright, and more white. So now this is going to be our mist. So now I got paint on my brush and I'm going to wipe it off as much as I can because we got it's going to be all opaque and it's going to cover up everything you did, and we don't want that. Put too much work into it. So look how much I'm wiping it off. Look, see, it's still too much. So wipe off, because you can always put more back on, okay? So I'm wiping it off as much as I can. There's barely any left on it now, but when you push hard, there's some there. So I mist up, so you touch and you make these little round circles, and as long as you can see through it, then that's good. So you just go round and round and round circles and get your mist. Okay, I'm just making it a little more thicker for you so you can see it on the video. Alright, so I'm going to mist up the trees. Go right over the trees. There we go. Some misty old forest for you. So add more paint. Get the purplish white. Right? Wipe it all off. All off as much as you can. Okay. And we'll put some more over here. See how it comes out so thick? So you really got to wipe it off, or you're going to get that big white blob that I don't want. But I'm just going to have to live with it now. So here we go. Putting in more mist. I'm getting all mystified. So there we go. So you put in the mist wherever you want it. If you feel, wherever you feel the mist is going to be, because you can have mist wherever you want. When you're in the woods or in a forest and it's misty, it's everywhere. So get some more. Wipe it off and some more on. And the mist up around your trees. You're just dry brushing on the mist. Okay, so you wipe it off. Put some back here. This might be a little bit of a task, but you will get used to it. And as long as you don't have too much paint on here, you won't get those big blobs. Mine are a little bit white, I find. I was trying to put a little extra on for the camera. So I find that when I'm looking at the videos, they're kind of dull. In some places the highlights are. So that's why I put extra on. But I'm not sure, if it's too much. If it is, then you just go ahead and put on a little bit. But this is the way you do it. You put paint on your brush, wipe it off, and put the mist on. Okay? So, we're going to get some more white paint. I ran out. And we're going to mystify our painting. Because if you get it too white, like some spots I got there a bit too white, then you can't really, it's really difficult to fix it. Because you're going over your whole painting. But we can fix it. I'll show you now what I'm talking about, okay, after. But let me get some of this purplish, it might be too white too, I might have, but there we go, so I might have some mist going on here. Then you just rub it on like this. Yep. And you mystify everything, and you can have some mist down here too if you want. Just put it everywhere. Wherever you think it's a misty night, that's all you have to do. I have some down here. I have some up by the trees. There we go. Now, I know it's pretty misty, but I just wanted to make sure that you could, see what I'm talking about. And you don't have to have as much as that. Okay, have as much as you want. but just make sure that you don't cover everything up, you know. Some of my stuff got covered up, so, you know, you can put mist wherever you want it. I'm just putting extra mist on there for you so you can see I'm just dry brushing. Okay, so that's a lot of mist. There we go. So it's pretty misty. So if you feel that you, like, if I think this is way too much over here, so you can go back in and put some of your grass back in there. And so you just go back in and get some of your grass. And just tap in some grass. That was there before. And you can tap in. And you can make some, this one here, we lost our grass here. Just get a bit of grass there. Yep. Oop. Oopie doop. There we go. And we'll get some green paint. And we will put some grass back in there. Some of the lighter grass. And lighten it up with your yellow. When that dries, then you can mistify it again, put the mist in, and because if it's too much, you can always go back in and, you know, you don't want to be doing this all the time. You want to get it right the first time, but, you know, paintings are, it's a good lesson even for me to do this by accident, to have too much mist, because at least it shows you that you can fix it, and that things happen, you know, and that you can fix it. As long as you got lots of patience. So just get this going back up here again now, because I really like that up there. And I'll mystify it again for you in a second. So like I said, you know, you have a look and see what you like and what you don't like. If it's too misty for you, then you're going to probably go back in and take some out, you know, put your tree back in there. That, you know, if you want to have more where your tree showing, just put some more paint back on there and take some of it out. That's all. Yep, simple as that. Just scrub, scrub, scrub. Everything is scrubby. I have to put in the edge there. So whatever you think. A bit of mist everywhere, so that's good. And we'll put a little bit more yellow up here. Alright. So just use the same brush as you used before. I'm probably just grabbing a quick brush there now, but you can use the same brush as you used before. Okay. So, here we go, and we can put a little bit of white up there, and yellow. That'll really brighten it up. Now, we'll put some more mist over that when that dries. You can scrub some more mist over that if you want. You have mist everywhere. So that's what you do. You can have mist just down in the back here if you wanted to, not have it up here at all if you don't want it, right? So you can just, or you can have, look at some pictures and see, look at some forests and see where they have their mist. I just want to put lots of it around so you can see how it works. So you just scrub on a brush with barely any paint on it. And mist it. Just make little circles, push hard, circles. There we go. It's pretty misty, isn't it? Anyway, so when that dries, you can go ahead and put some mist there if you want, or you can leave it open like that, you know, because the light is shining in and makes it look, put mist wherever you want it. Yep. And if I did a different forest for you, if I did a forest like this one here, oops, say if I did this one here. Now, you see those trees up and back. I can put some mist up there, just watch. So I got my mist, a little bit of blue, a little bit of white, you know, my purple. Wipe it off really good. Really, 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 really good. Really good. Okay? And you can put some mist right here into your trees. See that? That gives you a nice misty look to your trees. See? So you can make these trees that you made, and but don't, you know, like, so you make a forest of trees like there, and you can put some mist in them. See how, if you don't rub off enough of it, you're going to get these big old blobs of white. That's annoying. Alright, there we go. So it has to be, you know, not very much paint on your brush. You dry brush it, okay? Dry brush it. See, so I put some mist into my, I might even put some down over the rocks there. And there, I'm going to keep putting a bit of mist. I'm going to get some more paint. Wipe it off. Put some more. Right, and there's a nice bit of mist. You can put it wherever you want. Mist anywhere. Look. You can put it down here around the rocks. Wherever you think it would be. As long as there's not much paint on your brush. Get a nice misty look. See? So anytime you're doing a painting with trees and that, you can put mist in there. So that's your lesson for today. I hope that I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned something, and I hope that you can get your mist to put it the way you want it. Because I'm feeling that I got a little too much, but like I said, I was trying to just show you how to do the mist. So that's how you do it. Dry brush, white with a little bit of purple mixed in with it, and dry brush. Okay guys, if you have any questions or anything at all, email me, and if you do your own forest painting with a mist, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see if this video helped you. So I'll sign off for now, and I'll be doing another request from somebody. I don't know, I'm going to pick it off my list, and I'll do another request. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye from Allison.
So I'll see you in the next video.